closer, a massive python, thick as a man's thigh, uncoiled from the shadows. The snake didn't strike. It simply looked at Adana, then flicked its tongue over the baby's forehead before disappearing into the undergrowth. The baby looked at Adana and reached out a small claw-tipped hand. He didn't cry. He hissed softly, a sound of greeting. Any other woman in Umudike would have fled, screaming that she had seen a demon. But Adana saw only a creature that, like her, was alone. She saw a child abandoned by the world. Without thinking of the consequences, she wrapped the baby in her expensive George wrapper and carried him home. The arrival of the snake child. When Adana walked into the compound with a bundle in her arms, the village stopped breathing. "I found him," she told Obinna, her voice steady despite her fear. "The gods have answered us." Obinna's joy was short-lived. When he pulled back the cloth and saw the shimmering scales on the boy's back and the golden, slit-pupiled eyes, he fell backward, hitting the mud wall.
"Adana, this is abomination. This is a child of the water. An Eke, put it back where you found it before the Astors strike us."
He's a child, Obinna. Look at him. He breathes. He feels heat. He is hungry. If the gods wanted him dead, they would have let the ants eat him. They gave him to me.
The news spread like a bushfire. By sunset, the compound was filled with villagers and the village elders. Mama Chinedu was at the forefront, her face contorted in horror. The Igwe, or king, of Umudike, a wise man named Igwe Oji, arrived. He looked at the child, who sat quietly on Adana's lap, watching the shouting crowd with an eerie, ancient calm. "Adana," the Igwe said heavily, "this child is not like us. His presence may bring the wrath of the Earth Mother." Adana said, kneeling, "Igwe, I have prayed for a child for 12 years. If the Earth Mother didn't want me to have him, why did her messenger, the sacred python, guard him until I arrived? If you throw him out, you throw me out too." The village was torn. Some wanted the child drowned. Others were afraid of the sacred python that had protected him. Eventually, the Igwe made a decree. The child stays, but he must never enter the village shrine. And Adana, his blood is on your head.